Hello everybody. I am back. Hopefully, yes. Alright, it is me, Damon, Filthy Rake Knight. I know I disappeared. I've been off the air for like 6 weeks, I think. I moved. Last time you guys saw me, I was in Virginia, and now I am in Silicon Valley, in my lovely new apartment. You'll notice I don't have my green screen or my awesome lighting, which is why it's a little dark at the moment. Gonna try to get all that back and set up soon. Like, I have it all, but I don't have room for it yet. Stuff's still in boxes and crazy things like that. But soon, we're gonna get everything back to normal. But in the meantime, I wanted to do a show. It's been way too long, and I was going crazy. And 6 weeks not doing a show when you do one almost every week is nuts. So we're back, and it's awesome, and I'm really excited. We're just going to do some laddering tonight, because since I've been so busy with moving and all that, obviously I don't have any guests lined up. I haven't even really had a whole lot of time to work on guests for interviews. But maybe we'll get lucky and one of my cats will jump up and we can interview a cat, because why not? The internet loves cats, right? Let's see, what's going on before we jump into the gaming itself. Obviously there's been all of the crazy eSports broken promises drama with Richard Lewis. I don't even really want to go into all that. Honestly, for the most part, I'm not on Richard's side. I agree with what he's saying, but he is attacking the wrong people, and he is attacking people, and I really think he's just going about it completely the wrong way, and I don't like him. It's a problem, the messenger is overshadowing the message, which is a shame, because transparency and accountability are important things, and the community needs them to grow. It's just important that you don't start witch hunts and do all of the stupid things that I think he's doing. I don't think he's actually in it to break news or be a journalist or be good for the community. I think he's just one of those people who wants to tear it down. But as I said, that's just me. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time on that. WCS has been amazing. I've been watching it like crazy, having lots of fun with that. And what's really cool is I've been writing some programs. Got a project up on GitHub for analyzing StarCraft stats off of GG Tracker, which basically creates histograms based on your losses and the length of time in game when you lose, so you can kind of see what portions of the game seem to cause you the most losses, both as a whole, and I've got them split up into each matchup, things like that. I'm gonna start adding also cool new graphics, so it shows you as part of a percentage. At 10 minutes you win 50% of your games, stuff like that. It's all stuff. Actually, almost all of it's already done by SC2 Gears. At least it provides a lot of that statistical information, but it doesn't do cool histograms and graphs and things like that I think make the data a little bit easier for regular folks to parse and understand. So I'm just going to keep doing that and working on it, and it's up on GitHub. I think I called it GraphCraft or something silly and dumb like that. I don't have a license assigned to it yet, but it's basically just going to be open source, and folks can go nuts and work on it and make improvements, and I'm not a software developer, so feel free to take a look at my code and say that it sucks and make it better. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Since we don't have the green screen, I am going to still leave me up in the corner while I play, but instead of just being like a floating body, you're going to see my wonderful background. That's actually a BlizzCon poster, but you can't tell because my lights wash it out. Hopefully we'll get that fixed in the future. Anyway, let's move right on to some StarCraft. Oh, yes. Yeah, see what I mean? I've got this box here all around me. I guess it doesn't actually matter what direction I point, because it's always going to point at box. I'm going to try to make that go away. I'm going to pray that my volume is not ridiculously high. But it might be. Look, there's Sean. doing his daily still. I'm in Diamond still. I'm doing okay in Diamond, kind of. If you look at my actual, like, stats, they're not so good. Diamond is now way, way smaller than it used to be. Diamond used to be 18% of the player base. Last I checked, it's like 6.3%, which means all of Diamond is now like super high Diamond, low Masters players, and they have been just destroying me. I mean, obviously not that badly, but it's been exciting. That's really all I can say about it. I'm hoping that Blizzard is going to change it soon. My camera's probably not super stable, so I apologize if I shake a little bit. Hopefully you're not really watching me. Hopefully you're watching StarCraft. But yeah, so Blizzard hasn't made any announcement about the league weirdness that's going on, but like Diamond is 6% instead of 18, Platinum is 10% instead of 20%. Like, it's super weird. As far as I know, they haven't made any acknowledgement about it at all, so we'll see. PVT, not my best matchup. PVZ is still my best matchup right now, even though I have been getting stomped lately. I'm going to go for the good old standard parting 2/2 Charge Loud Archon build that I've been doing for a while. I still get completely destroyed by drops, but what are you going to do? Oh, cool, free win! Yay! I like free wins. I mean, obviously I don't get better from free wins, but they keep my ladder points happy. Why did he bail? He had way higher than I did. What was he doing? Diamond player, so it's not like he was just bailing out on stuff. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Alright, well, whatever. Take it. Really, my entire goal for the season is just to stay in Diamond now that it's as ridiculous as it is. I mean, obviously you can't get kicked out mid-season anymore, but that doesn't change the fact that I don't want to get kicked out again next season. I keep going through every season lately, been starting in Platinum and having to work my way back up to Diamond, which is really annoying. PVZ. This is my strongest matchup. I'm going to go Naniwa +1 Immortal Zealot. But just because it's my strongest doesn't mean I don't have issues with it. Gateway Expand. I've been having a lot of issues with speedling openings lately. Mostly because I'm not good enough at, like, I tend to freeze up when they hit. And I don't drop a pylon behind my probe that I generally have blocking off my ramp or my wall in or whatever. So those are just breaks or kills my probe, and then I'm boned. So the speedlings flood in and kill all my stuff, and even if I don't die right there, I'm in sufficiently bad shape that I'm really dead, and I just haven't accepted it yet at that point. Scouting, generally you don't scout with this build, but since it is a 4-player map, I want to know where he is. Pylon placement isn't great. I'm not used to trying this wall off anymore. Like, it used to be the thing that you did against Zerg, but not so much anymore. He is getting a pool. That's a pretty early pool. Oops. And see, like, now I'm just going to be all thrown off because I was done and was paying too much attention to the wrong thing. So my gas timing is going to be all off. This should be finishing about now. Instead, it's not. Oh well, we'll see if I can get back on track. Rogue on hold position. I'm just going to try to keep him following me because the longer I can do that, the better. He doesn't know where my base is, though he's probably figured out by now that I'm not up here. Normally I would not be building this. Because I would be getting my Nexus up, but because I think he is all-inning, I'm playing a little more conservatively than I normally would. Good old Mothership Core. Mothership cores are good. Start my Robo Bay. Yay, Mothership Core.
Sideway established.
Alright, cool. We'll kind of see how it goes from here. It's a tough call. Either go well or really, really poorly. In a stupid place because I botched this well off. I'm just kind of doing my best to work around the fact that I botched it well off. This is where I try to mind game at least a little bit.
Research complete. I return to serve.
I go, hey look, I totally have extra gases. Don't worry about what I'm doing. This isn't going brilliantly, but it's okay. Not too worried about it. My gateway timings are all jacked up. didn't go great, but it actually also could have gone much worse.
Kinala atu. We agree. Weapon systems engaged.
We stand as one. I return to serve.
Reinforcing silence. Downloading profile. Directives. Cyber established. We await.
I return to serve. Adon Atur.
We await.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, that went poorly. I really just messed that up from the beginning. There's not really any two ways about it. Sorry for not talking for a while. That happens sometimes. Yeah, no, I just played that really poorly. That sucked to be me. I screwed up my gas timing, and that just pushed everything back. And he had enough stuff that I shouldn't have bothered pushing in. I should have just recalled everything and kept my army alive and done another push later. It happens. I just need to remember that. I do that a lot. I overcommit to the attack when it's late. If it's not late, or if it's late, I either need to just not do it or just try to do some quick damage and then get out. I also probably should have gone for the third, not the natural. Again, just to do the damage and then get out. Oh well. Random player. Ugh, fun. Hate randoms. Oh well. No biggie. Thankfully, my opening minus building placement doesn't really change all that much. So, man, all my wins are free wins tonight. I would like to actually, like, beat a person. What is this guy's deal? Actually, no, he's completely... I don't know what he's doing. That was just weird. The policeman match. That's the one he placed off of. Just didn't want to play a diamond, maybe? Who knows? Alright, let's try this again. PVT. Alright. Again, parting 2-2, charge that Archon build. I'll try at least. I've gotten super few turns lately, so I haven't had a whole lot of practice with it. It's all been PvP or PvZ. And 4-player map, so I will actually have to scout. Though actually I scout against Terran anyway. Usually just to see if I can glean any information from my super early scouting on if I think they are likely to be going like Widow Mines, or I'm really just looking for that early gas, so I can decide if their gas is expanding or brushing or what. I also scout this early because it's about the only time you can actually get into a Terran space, because they wall off. Because I hate Terran. They're stupid. Building placements mostly just to do what little I can to prevent Reaper harass. Doesn't really work all that much, if I'm totally honest. Well, at least I got first scout. He's not like proxy dating or anything. Okay, gas timing's only a little bit off. I can move that. Timings always seem to be pretty much the same. Gateway 13, gas 14, pylon 16, cyber 18. Not exact, but it's usually pretty close. I do try to expand with super few units. I'm a little bit crazy. He hasn't scouted, so I'm going to assume that a Reaper's coming. Got a Stalker. Damn it. I should not have gotten that gas there. Oops. Yeah, remember when I said that I haven't been doing this lately? Because I should have already put my expansion down. The fact that he still hasn't scouted and I haven't seen a Reaper is kind of concerning. Makes me suspect that there is some sort of all-in heading my way. I don't like all-ins. On the plus side, I stopped that pretty well. And to say his Reaper timing is actually just like weird.
Directives.
I also really hope that I didn't just trap my sentry. Guess we'll find out. Nope, sentry's okay. Okay.
Guide us. We obey.
Yelling. So he does have a pretty good idea of what I'm up to, because he did get a pretty good base scout off of that. Good for him, bad for me.
Research complete.
Side road established.
I'm taking my gas later than I probably should be. This third sentry's later than it should be. This pylon's later than it should be. That actually, like, could not have gone much better for me. He did really little damage.
We are the blades of iron.
I'm screwing up in plenty of other ways though. My Twilight Council isn't down yet. Obviously it should be. I need more gateways. And I haven't even started charge. I don't have a forward pylon here. Ugh. Ugh. I need to get this Archon out pretty much ASAP.
We stand as one.
Because charge a lot, Archon. Only works with charge, I really need to chrono that. So Archons are a large part of what make me able to stay alive.
Upgrade complete.
One of my +2s is finished, which is good. Am I still a gateway short? I am. I should have 7 gates.
Justice be done. Order she sound.
Pylons would probably also not be a terrible thing to be getting. Oops. too many. Not sure how that happened. But I'm in relatively good shape.
Reinforcing
So
silo.
I'm going to move across map.
Reinforcing.
Oh crap,
Direct
what's
us.
happening?
We stand as one.
Justice has come. We guide us. Reinforcing silo. As all are one. We. Reinforcing silo. Kinala Atum. Guide us. Direct us. Kinala. Correct.
We are the blades of fire. We stand as one.
Yay! I'm actually kinda surprised that I won that one. He looked ahead in econ. So really, he just looked ahead. And he didn't get a lot of damage for his attacks. But I would have figured that he could have out-macroed me there. Let's take a look. Let's see what happened there. Because I really felt like when he pushed back my initial assault, I was in trouble. Maybe he just didn't have enough unit-producing structures. I'm sure I was ahead in upgrades. Let's take a look and find out. Yes, legitimate win. Huzzah. And obviously I was being terrible about actually getting guys into my third once I took it. That's a thing. That happens. Especially to me. It's something I'm trying to get better about doing, but generally you don't get a third in this. Like, taking my third is generally a sign that I'm in trouble. With this build, it should be ending when I push. Let's see, what's he doing? Wow, no wonder that Reaper took so long. He checked everywhere but the right place. That explains quite a bit. And he didn't get anything off his Reaper, which is good. His expansion's a little ahead of mine. I'm not surprised by it because I was pretty slow about taking it. He did go Widow Mines. Huh. I'm glad, I guess, that he wasn't more aggressive with them. I hate Widow Mines. Especially since, I had no detection in this build. I would have just been boned if he had done any sort of aggressive Widow Mine play. And drops, but not a lot. He did have a Widow Mine. What happened to it? Did I just pick it off? Yeah, I guess I just killed it. That's why I build that cannon. Cannon is my friend. And he's up in supply. He's getting a lot of turrets. I'm guessing he thinks I'm going DTs. I don't know why else he would get that many. He's upgrading. He's working on 1-1. That's not bad. He's way ahead in supply. That's not surprising because I'm just now starting to power up my army. But even so, he really should have pushed in though. Like he could have just overrun me earlier in the game with direct assault. So I'm 2-2 when we have this engagement, and he's 30 supply ahead of me. Stim is pretty good. I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit. Direct engagement. I'm coming out pretty good on this, honestly. Like, he's kiting well and doing a lot of damage, but I have all my Archons. My Archons alone can basically kill this. I'm pretty even in supply, thankfully. I see all this. Don't know why he sent all of his medevacs. That was dumb. He's building his racks. Oh, was there not actually an expansion here? Did he just build racks here? That's weird. Alright, well that makes a little bit more sense then. I thought there was a third there. Because now I'm just straight up ahead. Like, he's throwing down a ton of racks so that he can pump out units. But, I'm 18-20 supply ahead, and that's just going to keep, I'm hoping, get bigger. Maybe not. Still heading upgrades, still heading supply. Almost ahead in bases. He should have really built a Ghost Academy. I don't know why he didn't. I move out just a really good time here. That was pure luck. Because now I have a third. He doesn't. And just, I don't know why he lifted. Didn't really do a lot of good. My Lord of course gave me high ground vision, so my Archons were doing plenty of damage. And I just murdered most of his economy. And yeah, he should have gotten ghosts. A couple of EMPs would have made me have a really sucky day. Lucky for me, not so lucky for him. Let's see, how's my stats here? Am I better than when I started? I think I'm vaguely better off than when I started. We're gonna try one more game. One game, last one. Then I've got other stuff to do for the night. like getting things ready for the next AHGL season, which hopefully we'll make a real announcement about soon. But it's coming. It's a thing. All right. Let's see here. Ah, crap. PvP. I'm bad at PvP. Just really, really bad. My Void Ray opening worked for a while, but it's pretty much stopped working, and I don't have a new opening. I'm like half considering going back to the Korean 4 gate because I bet no one would expect it. I could probably just get a ton of wins in PvP. Korean 4 gating, no one expects you to do that because it shouldn't work. The only reason I think it'll work is because no one's expecting it. People are getting their mothership cores a little bit later, which will let the Korean 4 gate work. People are greedy. I'm greedy. I lost to a bunch of regular 4 gates this morning. It was bad. Again, it's just one of those things where you get used to people not doing it. And then they do it, and you're just like, wait, what? Crap. Played the same guy, did it to me twice, killed me both times. He just executed it really well, and he had really good micro. Also, he's like talking to him afterwards, friendly chat. Sounds like he's like high masters or high diamond low masters in Europe. So slightly out of my league in play. So I don't feel so bad about losing to him. Come on. And you notice eye openers don't really change too much. I'm going to do a quick scout in my base, make sure there's not like a base in my base, because I hate when that happens. Ugh. So right now there's some serious input lag going on between when I issue a command and then it actually seems to be running, which sucks. It's gonna make it really hard for me to micro if it comes to it. Not that I can micro anyway. It's also making me like overbuild probes and things like that, because when I don't see a build, I assume that it's not building, when in fact it is. Scout for him. God. Oh, why is my input lagging so much? I just want you to do the thing that I said when I said it. And not like several seconds later. The game's hard enough. You don't need to add an extra level of challenge to it.
I am here in the shadows. State thy bidding. We move unseen.
I am sending a probe. Crap, I'm way behind on my build. I'm gonna be in trouble.
Cold is the void. I am here in the shadows.
I am gonna die, 'cause I'm not playing good. Forge, I think, is actually a mistake. I've been doing it a lot lately. think it's part of the reason why this has stopped working. I started getting the Forge kind of reaction as a reaction to people like DT rushing. Or not just DT rushing, also like oracles and general air stuff. So I started getting this to get a cannon, but I think it delays everything else by so much that it's not actually good.
We await. Sovereign is direct us. Dimensional strings attuned.
I am here in the shadows.
How can I aid you?
You require.
Guide us. Kinala attuned.
Crap, you want Phoenix, and expanded quickly, which means I am boned. Basically, my only hope is to
You require my skills.
try to kill him quickly.
Prismatic core online. Disconnect.
Reinforce. We.
I am the voice of the abyss. I am here in the shadows. State thy bidding. I am here in the shadows.
Cyber is dead. Direct. Kinala attuned.
Channel.
Why are you not up here? Oh yeah, this is not going well.
You require. State thy bidding. I am here in the shadows. I am the heart. I am here in the shadows.
He's got better micro than me. I'm really boned. Crap, 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 crap.
You require my skills. To the shadows.
Yeah, I just died. Phoenix opening's hard counter my opening, and he had good micro. My input lag didn't help me any, but that's not really you. Yeah, no, my build just sucked. His was good. Pretty much all there is to it. That's all for laddering for this evening. I'm actually shocked that my APM is that high, given how completely unable I was to like click things and make things happen. But anyway, that's it. That's my ladder session for the night. Won some, lost some. Is what it is. Next week, hopefully, I will be back. And maybe with an interview. It'd be cool. I haven't done one of those in forever, so I will try to make that happen. If you want me to interview you, or you know someone who I should interview, let me know. Feedback at letskungfu.com is the best place to reach me. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna try to get somebody. I've been talking to some folks, so hopefully I can make it happen. And if not, oh well. Sorry. Gonna do my best. But worst case, we'll do another ladder session. Hopefully my computer won't be stupid and I won't have input lag, and I can actually like pwn some noobs or something. But yeah, that's it for the night, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you tuned in, I hope. I might start streaming some other games as well. I'm gonna see about getting a USB capture thingy so I can hook some of my old school consoles up and play some retro games, stuff like that. Or I might just stream me and my wife playing Diablo 3 together. We do that a lot, and I think you guys would find it pretty funny, just based on our interactions while we're playing. Might make a good episode or two. That's it. I will see you guys next week.